painting techniques, and I've been painting since I was 5 years old, like 5. So you can count all of those experiences in. That's why a lot of my tutorials, I use a lot of, I don't know if you've noticed if any of you guys are painters, but there's a lot of artistic terminology in there that I use. Yeah, I plan on doing the skincare routine, but I'm probably going to do it when I move into my new place. I'll have better space and just be in a better mood to film. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, when you put makeup on your face, you have to be really gentle. Like, I'm not telling you what you should do, but my best suggestion is don't stretch it like this when you're trying to draw a straight line, because when you do that, you're actually loosening up your natural elastin in your eyes. So 10 years down the road, it's going to sag faster. It's going to show wrinkles. So I'm always telling girls or boys to just be really gentle around the eye area. Use little pressure. Don't stretch it. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but if you watch videos online, and one of the main thing I really look for is the quality of the skin in each guru, because you can tell if they've been really gentle and they've really taken care of their skin, or if they didn't. And the one thing I really look for is, I call it the forehead wrinkles. The thing is, what you do is you look into the mirror and you raise your eyebrows like this. As you can see, I'm raising them as high as I can. Not most people, but a lot of girls, they have those lines. But as you can see, I don't have them. And people say, oh, it's natural, you're supposed to have those lines, but technically you're not supposed to have them until you're 25, 26, 27. So if you have those lines and you're under the age of 25, your skin is actually aging faster, which a lot of people didn't know that. I was actually talking to a dermatologist about that, and they're saying women who are 40 now, they're using Botox. Back then, they wouldn't need it. Look at Sophia Loren. She took care of her skin, and at the age of 75, she still looks amazing. Audrey Hepburn, I mean, they really took care of their skin. So, my best suggestion is to really watch out for your skin. Use lots of SPF. Use anti-wrinkle cream. I know it sounds crazy. People think, oh, I'm young. Why do I need anti-wrinkle, anti-aging cream? It's called anti-wrinkle for a reason, because you're preventing. It's not about curing. You can't wait until you have fine lines to cure it. You have to prevent it before you get it. So preventing is actually better than curing. Yes, what Nikki said. So that is my 2 cents. The concealer I've been using a lot lately is the Amazing Concealer. You guys saw that in my simple makeup tutorial. I actually have it on right now. It's actually, what's funny is that I don't like the makeup line at all. I think it's mediocre, but their concealer is top notch. Much better than MAC, much better than Bobbi Brown. I'd say that and Laura Mercier are my 2 top, favorite concealers. Well, the thing with, if you're starting off with anti-aging and you're really young, start off with drugstore products first and work your way up as you get older. For example, if you are 15, I recommend getting Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging. It has retinol in it. It has like a really low dosage of retinol, so it actually helps turn over skin cells, and you can actually reduce wrinkles. And it has SPF 15, which is the minimal amount of SPF that you really need. I'm recording again. I have to record every 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. Okay, so if you're 15, I recommend Neutrogena Healthy Skin Anti-Aging. If you are around 19 to just around 18, 19, I recommend ROC. It's ROC. It's a drugstore brand, and it has a higher dosage of retinol. You can get the blue tube one. It's a night cream, and I recommend that, and I also recommend sunscreen, Aveeno sunscreen. Now, if you're in your 20s, early 20s, that's when I start recommending the Sephora products, the more higher brand products. That's when I recommend stuff like, I'm trying to think on the top of my head, Kiehl's, my products, but I don't want to keep endorsing my products, but I made it for a reason. I mean, if I wasn't endorsing it, then obviously there's something wrong with it. Does it make sense? You wouldn't see Tiger Woods wearing a Reebok hat if he didn't believe Nike was good. So, Carlos is off to play Killzone 2. So cute. Okay, no, Lancome is amazing. Are you kidding me? I love Lancome. Lancome, definitely look at that when you're a little older, maybe around 30s. 30s and 40s is when you start buying products like Lancome, SK2, La Mer, just stuff like that. I mean, it's a little more... See, Lancome has different types of anti-aging. They have one for the older skin and for the mid-age, like for us, for me. Let's see. The best eye cream I'm using at the moment is Strivectin MD. You can purchase it at Sephora. It's actually the cheapest eye cream I've ever purchased. I have a La Mer one, and that's like over $100 for a tiny little jar. I bought this Dr. something one, and that was $80. I bought Clarins, and that was $80. And this one, Strivectin, I believe, is $50. I'm not sure, but it's a lot cheaper. So you're definitely paying for... Obviously, you're paying for the fact that it's in Sephora. They have to pay their bills, so it's a little more expensive. But you're also paying for the quality, because Sephora is really, really strict on quality control when it comes to products. They're not going to accept anything that's mediocre. Yeah, if you have fine lines around your eyes and you're 15, you should definitely start using eye cream that has anti-wrinkle products. And if your mom and your parents tell you no, you should just look at them and tell them that a dermatologist said so. But it's not me. I'm telling you from another dermatologist. Definitely prevent. It's really important. And if you can't afford the really expensive products like Strivectin, I recommend Rock. They actually make a really good multi-correction eye cream for wrinkles, for dark circles, for puffiness. It's a smaller dosage, so if you need something more extreme, then you should definitely go look at Strivectin. Oh gosh, I don't like Proactive at all. Proactive is literally nothing but benzoyl peroxide, which will irritate your skin. They say benzoyl peroxide reduces, what it does is that it brings oxygen inside your pores to clear it out, but it really doesn't work. It actually irritates your skin more. The best stuff you can use for your face, acne-wise, topically, would be retinol, which is vitamin A, the purest form of vitamin A. That helps turn over skin cells. But the problem is when you do use retinol, what happens is that your skin gets really red, gets really, really irritated. So when you're out in the sun, you're more exposed to burns. So you always have to wear a really, really good sunscreen when you're using anything with retinol products. A thing I used to do when I was going to school, and I would have puffy eyes because I wouldn't sleep, I would put 2 spoons in the freezer, and when I wake up, I'd take them out and they're frozen, and I would place them over my eyes. What that does is that the coolness of the spoon will alleviate your puffiness and get your I can't speak, your blood circulating. Jeez. Will get your blood circulating, and that will actually depuff your eyes. And another thing you can use, I know it sounds gross, it's Preparation H, and that's actually a cream that depuffs puffiness. And I know it sounds gross, but they actually use it for supermodels, and we were actually using it on the models when we were doing the stuff for Michael Kors. Some of the models had really, really bad dark circles and puffiness. It was so bad, and that was the best thing to use, was hemorrhoid cream. And if you have redness, a good thing to use is cortisone cream. Cortisone cream is an